We have reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. This is the Capital One Orange Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Oregon Ducks, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So Oregon's offense comes on the field first today. This is going to be a tremendous showdown. Strength versus strength. This quarterback's having a monster year, but this is a high-powered defense, the best he's seen. Can't wait to see what happens, Kirk.
Yeah, Chris, this is going to be what you really hope to see is this quarterback who can do it all. Can he deal with the intense pressure that this defense is going to put on him? Talking to the defensive coordinator this week, they feel that they can really rattle the quarterback by putting a lot of pressure on him, giving him a lot of different looks. Let's see how it plays out.
Running back grabs it on the screen. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Back to throw. It's Moore. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Grab near the sticks. It's Brooks. Now play enough for a first down. The offense set up at the 43. And the Ducks pick up enough yardage to get a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. That's reeled in. It's Hill. Now here he goes. He make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone. The Ducks line up on 1st and 10 now. In the red area, it's Hill. They finally stop him at the 8. It'll be 1st and goal. The Ducks will line up here on 1st down and goal. Touchdown, Oregon, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
They'll return it from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the White Rainbow Warriors offense gets their first crack now. Let's check out the impact players in this game, for guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Because I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
Crucial 3rd down play right here. Dropping back, it's Betts. He's going to take off here. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. 1st down here for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. With the catch, it's Marshall.
And they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Caught over the middle. It's Clark. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. So second down and 10 now from the 43 after the incompletion. Here's a screen pass to the running back. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now. A completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Looking to throw again. Finds his target. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. The Rainbow Warriors are going to take advantage of this red zone trap. In the red area, it's Allen. They finally stop him at the 8. It'll be first and goal. First and goal. A great chance to answer that opening touchdown. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, Hawaii, as they get on the board here in this playoff game. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
Return starts from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. To the air, it's Moore. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Pass complete. It's second down now. Here's the option play. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Makes the grab. It's Hunter. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up fourth down. Early on, it's a fun battle on the road to the national championship, deadlocked at the end of 1. Let's check out the early stats so far. The Ducks will line up to kick it away. And this will be the first punt for this offense tonight. Oh, and he's got some space here. Returner is brought down. Gets he started on the next drive. And now the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 38. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
Sophomore trying to make a play, but put too much on the throw. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down. And the Rainbow Warriors will line up to punt it away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And he will be stuffed for no gain. After the first down loss, it's second and long from the 17. Looking to pass. It's Moore. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Quick throw to his receiver. And he's intercepted. Not a big return, but the pick ends the scoring threat. The offense will now take over at the 30. The offense starts with excellent field position. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Second down play coming up. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. The pocket breaking down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. So a field goal attempt coming up now. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Bringing it out, it's Brooks. Coverage team brings down the returner. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. First and 10, look at the throw. Grab down the middle. It's Moore.
Boy, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between a quarterback and a receiver. Nice job again, getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Wide open downfield. Breaks into the clear. Here he goes. Touchdown, Ducks. He broke away, and they couldn't catch him.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches the football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. The Rainbows offense back on the field. And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. Remember, it was a field goal in the last possession. Let's see what they can come up with this time. They'll tackle him right at the 31. Second down after that run on the previous play. Scanning the field, it's Betts. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. Third down play for this offense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. On the run here, lets it go. Grabbed by the receiver. Goes out of bounds after a solid gain. The Rainbow Warriors getting set on first and 10. And he drops back in the gun. The sure hands, it's Russell. Tackle made, but the game moves the ball to 30. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. We're going to chuck it again. The sure hands. It's Russell.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
Over the middle. It's Booth. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. The Rainbow Warriors move into the red zone. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Looks to the left for a quick throw. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors. They cap the drive with 6 points. The extra point makes it a 17-14 lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. And now the handoff. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. Now it's second down here. The pass rush gets home.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Makes the grab. It's Hill.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. And how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down? Great job by the D.
He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Tackle made after a big... all the way to the 27. First down and 10. To throw, it's Betts. Pressure is coming. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Breaks into the open. Past the 50. The 30. At the 10. Touchdown, Oregon. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment. And they move into the lead here in this semifinal.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Look him out throwing here to start the drive. Defense is coming after him. Escapes the pocket. Gets loose on the scramble and picks up a decent gain. Short of the first down, though. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Grab down the middle. It's Russell. They stop him, but it's a first down. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. First down, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete, even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. Getting set. Here's second down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Running back has it on the screen now. Inside the 35. Finding space at the 20. Touchdown, Hawaii. They couldn't stop him there.
I'll tell you what. Pass is tough to do, but when executed well, the result is this. Perfectly timed by the quarterback to drop it off to the back, gets the big lineman in front of him, all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. Could be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead or play it safe. Here comes the play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He's got the first and still going. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
Back to pass. It's Moore. Bringing pressure. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit. Play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
He hands it off from the gun. And it just gets back to the line of scrimmage as the time runs out here in the first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Ducks will kick this away to get the second half going. The turn begins inside the 10. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. The running back here on a direct snap. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Running play goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now. Second down, we're going to throw it. That's caught. It's Clark. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away. So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. He escapes the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
Pass rush closing in. Quick completion to the tight end. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Looking for a man deep down the middle. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. He's running out of time here. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down. The Rainbow Warriors will send their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin from the 33. Looking downfield. It's Moore. Throw to the running back in the flat. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Tries the right with a quick throw. Makes the catch downfield. He's in the clear. And he's into the end zone, but hold on. There's a flag down. This might be coming back. So the big lineman a little too far downfield, and the official spots it, draws the flag, and takes the touchdown off the board. Looking to pass here on second down. Lets it go quickly. He's got a man down the middle. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. With the catch, it's Hill. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Now the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Looking to throw yet again. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They make the stop, but not before he gains the first down. The screen play works. The Ducks pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Touchdown, Ducks! And they jump on top here in the second half. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver Kirk perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. To throw, it's Betts. Finds his man. It's Russell. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well. And he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Russell. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a fourth and short. Check this out. Offense going for it inside their own 40. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down. This drive keeps going. And the Rainbow Warriors come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. The shotgun running play call.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. Out comes the field goal team to give it a shot. This is a long way out. He missed it. Off target that time. And it's still a 4-point margin after the miss. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set up at their 40. Breaks free. Breaks into the clear. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. First down here for this offense. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Stop there for no gain. That brings us to the end of the third quarter. So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. Sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets where we have a chance.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
They make the tackle, but the offense set up with a first down in the red zone. The Ducks are in the red zone. Takes the handoff. It's Hill. He schemes free. They tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line. So it's first and goal. The offense will try to milk the clock and add points if they can. Looking downfield. It's Moore. Ball is loose. Who can recover? Scooped up with the defense. Pass midfield. The 40. The 30. They'll finally catch him. That's a huge return. They get the takeaway and set the offense up in great position. And the Hawaii offense comes back out on the field now. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the first down marker. Second down after that run on the previous play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. The Rainbow Warriors hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Running back grabs it on the screen. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
Well, this is why they love this guy so much, is when it's crunch time, he makes plays like this. What I love is the quarterback knows all I got to do is get the ball in his hands, and he can do the rest of the work and get it all the way to the end zone. Great play.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brooks. And he's brought down at the 16. He would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. On first down, it's play action. They trap him and sack him back at the 10. Second and long now from their own 10.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all in the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback.
Now here he goes. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. How aggressive will they be on this first down play?
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a...
He's in the clear. It's a fumble. And the defense comes up with the football.
Man, Chris, we can hear the contact from that hit all the way up here in the booth. So, hey, it's easy to blame the ball carrier, but I don't know if anybody could have been able to hold on to the ball after that hit.
The completion makes it second down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. On the move now. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. The freshman with a little too much air under that one. After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Pulls it in. It's Russell. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage. And the Rainbow Warriors bring their punt team onto the field. The punt bounces and goes out of bounds right near the 10-yard line. And the drive will begin backed up at their own 10-yard line. He'll hand it off. Breaks into the clear. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Finds an open target on the left side. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Looking to throw. It's Moore. Gets made on the out route. Now here he goes. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Looking to throw it on first down. Running out of time in the pocket. Can't get it away. The defense has got him. What a huge stop at this stage of the game. Comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? And we're able to get him down. The clock is still running. Off to hurry up here, but it's a crucial 3rd down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Touchdown, Oregon. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Well, what an unbelievable job by this offense, Chris. They put themselves in a position to put a touchdown on the board. They take the lead. And now we'll see if their own defense can hold on to that lead in these last couple minutes of the game.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. Here comes the Hawaii offense back out there. Here we go. They need a touchdown. They got some time to work with here. They got to be precise and manage the clock wisely. First down. Looking to throw the football. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference. They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. They look to throw it here on second down. Moves out of the pocket. He's going to pull it down and run. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run. They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down. It's a 5-point game. They need a touchdown. They'll keep the offense on the field.
4th down now, and defensively, you know, you're just asking these guys to make one more stop to seal the victory.
The offense signals for timeout. 28 seconds remaining on the clock. They've got to get points quickly here, looking for explosive plays right now. And this is going to be caught, but they rule him out of bounds, so it's incomplete. Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they got called. But this time it's complete. Now timeout taken by the offense with 19 seconds remaining.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again. We can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
And the offense will spend a timeout, just 14 seconds left on the clock. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
It's another deep shot. And it's incomplete. They come up empty in the end zone as the clock runs out. That will wrap the game up. In these playoff games, it's win or go home. So one side can continue to dream about the national championship. The other side, suddenly, Kirk, their season is over. But it's been a good ride.
Yeah, and I think that's the thing. It's easy to focus on the team that advances. And they should be happy, obviously. They had a great year. They're going to continue to go on. But the team that comes up a little bit short, you can see the emotion down on the field right now. They put so much into this year. Hopefully they'll be able to learn from this and come back even stronger next year.
And
This would be a good time to ingest some extra caffeine. Late night adventures on the gridiron, and we all know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. The Rainbow Warriors ready to get this thing started and open the season. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Judicials offense will go on the attack first. And Jesse, the man in the backfield today, not necessarily a superstar. They'll just try to have him grind out the tough yards when they need it.
He needs to be solid in this game. He doesn't need to be a Heisman Trophy winner today for them to win, but he has to get the yards when they... themselves. Take what the defense gives them, and you cannot turn the ball over.
No, you got to hold on to that rock, but it would be nice. I think this offense would really open up with some more consistency at this spot. A running back they can really depend on. He becomes that guy. If he can grow into that, this offense can take that next step.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time. They're able to make a quick stop.
And the Judicials will call on their punt team. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. So Hawaii's offense will get the ball for the first time. And Jesse, if there is an old war horse, a real war daddy in the training facility, here he is, back to run the show again.
That's a great point, and there is no substitute for experience. There is a lot of expectation for this football team and for this offense because of that guy, and because of all the big stages and all the big moments he's already played through in his career. A lot of people are really excited, David, because he has seen a lot of ball.
All the ball, all the defenses, has rid the emotion of being really high and really low, and so those experience, those scars, they matter. They trust in him, and everybody on this offense is looking to him.
Creates a little room. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down. And the Rainbow Warriors come to the line with a new set of downs. Now from inside the red zone. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Davis looking to pass. He's got it on the run. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Hawaii. They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole, he saw it, he put his foot in the ground, and that was Pater.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. This drive will open from the 15. Trying to beat him to the left. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. Lost 5 on that first play, and now it's 2nd and 15. This is a designed run. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. The Judicials need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. On the option. Oh, there's a loose football on the bad pitch. Touchdown! takes matters into its own hands. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Wasn't quite able to shake loose as he steps out of bounds at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Now on the move. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Judicials with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. A designed run for the quarterback.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme wave.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. The Judicials will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. On his way from around the 50. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back. There he goes. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Davis will throw. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's a way to make a stand.
Well, everything was going so well for this team early here in this game, and now all of a sudden they get a critical mistake. And you know how college football, David, is about momentum. What is their defense going to be able to do here now when they take the field?
You're right, man. The momentum swings so...
Got some room to run. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27. Guys, it is Hawaii who will carry the lead to the quarter break. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires left. It's caught downfield. Kearney on the Jets. There he goes. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Judicials.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Rushes on him. Got a man. It's Allen. Man, he is hard to wrap up as he gets it to the 32-yard line. The Rainbow Warriors with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Lost one deep down the right side. He caught it. And he will score. A 3rd down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. Davis looking to pass. On the move, he fires. Wide open downfield. Gets it inside. Goal.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback...
They will score! They're going to open this drive with a pass. Got his man downfield. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. to throw on first down. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. So now it's second and long. Quarterback making checks. Looking to scramble. Throws to the wideout. Makes a connection. Just like that. A huge gain, and they've got it inside the 10. They'll mark it at the 8. And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. Using the quick game. And he strides it. Here comes the offense on second down. Softened him up with a run. Now to throw. Looking for the score. To the end zone, and is picked off. He's knocked down. And the Rainbow Warriors come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. This offense has it with really good field position. Leaves it with the back. Stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Buys a little extra time. Easy completion on the shuffle. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. It'll be third and long. Davis will throw. Fires to the right. He's got it. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be first and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Touchdown, Hawaii! Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. Finds him out of the backfield. He's not good. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on third and long from... Two. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's the pressure. And here's the third interception of the night. He goes down. The Rainbow Warriors come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Now the play fake. He'll take a shot. And a missed opportunity. Defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. It's fourth down, and they can make the field goal from here, but it looks as if they're going to leave the offense out there. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And it on again. This offense has done whatever they want, however they want, and this lead has ballooned. When you start a season off, you want to build momentum. You want to defeat an opponent and beat them badly. That's exactly what they've done. This team looks ready to compete for a national championship.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. This has been a really disappointing performance, David, no question about that, but they can find some positives.
Yeah, and every time you watch the tape, you know, Jesse, coaches are pointing out, look at this. This was open if we just ran the details to the right route and hung on to the football. Little things can make a big difference.
Yeah, that's why they call it a game of inches, David, but I'll say this. If you're on offense, don't go on social media this week. It ain't going to be pretty after this performance. You've got to lock in. You got to take the week of practice very seriously and find those positives that you can build on, David, you're talking about.
We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job individually, but that's why you play the game.
It is said the only constant is change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the FIU Panthers offense will be first on the attack. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance, just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box, they can take it outside, they can catch the football as well. So no doubt the game plan for both offenses, feed the running back as many different ways as possible and just let him go to work.
They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. FIU will line up to punt. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. So Hawaii's offense will have its first possession of the game. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. And I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes.
Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Warriors! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
This coaching staff was trying to identify playmakers on offense early this year. How about the start of the season this guy has had? Scored in their first game. He scored early in this one. Defenses up to this point don't have any answers for this guy.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Makes the quick grab. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. FIU pushing tempo. Let's take a minute to look at Florida International. Everybody uses the portal to varying degrees. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Caught in the backfield, it's Burke. And that is good versatility there, and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. They kick it away on 4th down. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. Davis looking to pass. That's reeled in. It's Clark. He makes the stop at the 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 15, and they've got it in plus territory. To the air on 1st down. Dances away. He'll try to do it himself. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. Offense has it at the 28 on 1st down. Plucks it out of the air. He'll get down to the 22 before going out of bounds. And the Rainbow Warriors in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Moving out of the pocket. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Extending the play. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown! They were really starting to put a drive together, but after a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. Going for it all. He makes the catch. The punt team makes its way onto the field. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. Pretty. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. The short hands, it's Clark. Turning it on. And they got the defense on. The Rainbow Warriors come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down. The throw. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Into the end zone. 1 more snap coming before halftime. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Big man has it. It's a 1st down. And the Rainbow Warriors pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. They'll run play action. That pass is incomplete. They're dealing with a second and long. Davis will throw. Looking to buy time. He's got it and still on his feet. He kept him out of the end zone, but it'll be first and goal from the 1-yard line. The Rainbow Warriors have it in scoring position. And he takes it in for the... First and goal for the offense. Now on the option. Touchdown, Hawaii! The deficit is huge. This one is all but over, but they'll keep trying and line up for the onside kick. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28 and it's third and long. Catch in the middle, it's Clark. The change will... Red zone at the 18. And the Rainbow Warriors are marching down the field. Lost to throw again. Fires to the middle. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. Working well behind the sticks on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. This time it's complete. Knocked down at the 6, but that completion will set up a first and goal. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. With the run on first and goal. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Second and goal coming up. Tries again to get it in. Into the end zone. Plenty of fireworks in this one. A lot of points. They always talk about having the... Aloha from Honolulu and home of the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. As we'll see a squad from the MAC, the Toledo Rockets, taking on a participant from the playoff last year, the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Rockets will kick it away to start us off. And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors offense will have the first crack at it in this one. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups. Balls for this defense.
The Rainbow Warriors have it with a 1st and 10. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Davis looking to pass. Get it out on the screen. And it'll be a pickup of 9. They're facing a 3rd and 1. And the Rainbow Warriors are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. The Rainbow Warriors are flying down the field. Fires to the wideout. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Didn't really have room to opt.